Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously it's the return of First Picks. Hopefully this season, we'll keep it consistent for you guys. It's your boy Jams, United supporter, lifelong United supporter. To my left.
Come on, the big step of that. Double R, really real.
Yeah,
I'm here, baby.
Right in front of me, you got the boy.
Creme de la Dems. Back again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on.
Can't make, wild promises, but hopefully we keep it consistent for you. Bring out more episodes and the boys just get better with time. Just support us, like, subscribe, do the rest.
Think of it like this, it's a story to tell, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Remember when it was just us three?
Nah, 100%. 100%.
Hear me?
100%. Bro, it feels like it's been ages, man.
No, 100%.
Why?
It's almost like we've forgotten what to do, cuz.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We're just sitting there looking at each other saying, oh,
It's
wow.
mental. But obviously we're here for a reason, innit? Do you
Yeah,
get what
yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, new season. You know what I mean? Lots of encouragement, looking forward and stuff like that. You get me? We got Man United, we got Chelsea in the building. Obviously, we usually would have more coverage for other teams and stuff like that. But today, you know what I mean? We're just covering the two for now. But we're going to talk about a whole range of stuff anyway. So that's what's up. But firstly, obviously, at the time of recording, today was obviously the Community Shield. Man United and Man City. Obviously, if you haven't watched the game, Manchester City won on penalties.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, my bad. But it was a competitive game, I would say. What do you not think?
You know what? I was at another match, obviously, shout out Hilltop. I was watching their game whilst I was watching the Man United game. And the lineups obviously surprised me a little bit. Obviously, I understand why Man City, some of their players just came back from the Euros. Man United had you'd say on paper, much stronger starting 11. But, just the way Man United went into the game and the way they played surprised me even more. Like the performance, and you could tell the players are buying into the way Ten Hag wants them to play now.
Yeah.
And obviously with a bit more addition and a bit more other players coming back from injury, I reckon we'll be in for a good season.
Yeah, so you're quietly confident, yeah?
Yeah. But at the same time, what Ten Hag showed us last season, I just hope he doesn't go back to that. Like in terms of the midfield being
So open.
too open. Like I'd like it to be, when we build up 3 with a 2 in front of them, or 4 with 2 in front of them. I'm not with that 4 with just one holding and trying to being a man trying to dictate, because we saw last season Casemiro doesn't have the legs. But I was a bit surprised with today's game. Like I was really, although we lost it on penalties, lottery, I was happy with the performance.
Yeah, I mean, at times that kind of was happening. Like City were finding their way out, and then when they find their way out, Casemiro was kind of like the guy on an island kind of thing, which is worrying signs, to be honest with you. But it's not the full team, in all fairness. So, and again, it's the Community Shield. People are not fully fit.
Would you not say that was City's full team?
No, absolutely not.
It wasn't.
Absolutely
it wasn't.
not.
So how could you be happy with United then?
Because we showed last season in the final with their full team, and
can still
having
win.
a horrible season, we can still beat them.
Yeah, but after a long, lengthy season, towards the end, your legs tend to give up. Or you're mentally not that you're drained. Beginning of the season, you're fresh.
Yeah, but
You have no excuses.
Don't that happen both ways though?
Yeah, but now, look, you've played them today with no John Stones, no Carl Walker. KDB came on and he came on to take a pen. Like, they're missing hitters.
Yeah, 100%.
Bernardo Silva came on, and what? He just
Scored the
came
goal.
on to score.
Scored the goal, yeah.
And he made it look easy. He made it look like you lot weren't even there.
Yeah.
I feel like you lot's backline.
No, but that was something that I was
Yeah,
actually gonna lead
I
up
jumped
to.
the gun, my
Do you
bad,
get what
my
I'm
bad,
saying?
dog.
Because obviously in the game, I don't know. Obviously you lot can tell me what you lot think, but in the game, Ten Hag made 4 changes quite early. Obviously people are not 100% fit, so you have to rotate the numbers, and that makes sense. But he ended up with Pellistri at right back because there was no defenders on the bench. And ultimately, Bernardo Silva scores the goal, headering the ball over
Back post, yeah.
at the back post over Pellistri. You know what I mean? So I thought like that was, I don't really know what he was trying to do there, to be honest with you. I think Maguire was carrying a bit of an injury. I think he was an injury doubt anyway. But I wasn't quite sure what he was trying to do there. I don't know what you guys' take on that would be.
The only thing I can think of, maybe because he's a right winger, he wanted to be more offensive. He wanted to be a bit more offensive, not to worry about the defending side, more just going forward. But obviously, it didn't really pay off.
Because what he done was he put Dallo on the left hand side, so he's taken off Maguire, moved Martinez into the middle, Dalot goes on the left, and then Pellistri goes out there on the right. So it's like you might have been able to have kept that on the left, if that makes sense. Do you get what I mean? You could have easily have done that on the left hand side, as opposed to it being on the right hand side, someone being out of position, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But obviously there was no defender, so I don't know.
Bro, you're forgetting. We watched my man put Bruno centre back. In that cup game. That shameless victory. We saw him play centre back. So in terms of like outrageous tactics, it's nothing new to me. Like I expect that from Ten Hag.
Like, I would have been surprised though if he just, instead of going with all of that, because obviously Maguire got injured, you bring someone on for Maguire and Casemiro goes back to centre back.
Yeah.
It was something that he was doing.
Like we've made better tactical decisions sitting at home than him on the pitch on that day. I think he just gets nervous breakdown moments, man.
I mean, obviously it's fine margins, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But Pellistri looked like he fell asleep in that moment, innit? And you got to wear that. Do you get what I'm saying? If that's what if that's the decision that you made, you got to wear it, innit?
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? But regardless though, obviously it was a tight game. I feel like United had the clearer chances.
Yeah, you had the better chances.
Definitely had the better chances.
Way better.
Marcus Rashford, what are we making of that? What are we making of him?
I'm surprised you haven't sold him yet.
He should have scored when Garnacho crossed it to him.
Yeah,
definitely. Guys will probably
chance.
say he's miskicked it or whatever, but
it's a massive
professional
chance.
getting paid, whoever's getting paid, he should score that.
Now,
the other one where we worked it well, where I remember we finally saw the identity of.
Squared it.
No, that was in the square where it
the
worked
Rashford that
around,
went wide.
It came back to him and then he tried to open up his body.
Oh
to
yeah,
go.
yeah.
He should have done better with that chance. But I think as a whole, his performance wasn't too bad today.
Yeah,
I'll be very honest. Like obviously to be a bit more critical, he should have scored the chances that he had. But as a performance, he didn't look exactly the Rashford of old. But you could see it coming.
Yeah,
you could see something.
He looked like he cared more, innit?
Yeah, he was tracking back and so on and so forth. But for me, the spark of the team was Ahmad.
Yeah,
and it blows my mind how he's finally getting a chance. He's finally getting a chance now.
No, but as United fans, like, because I don't know, United fan, Jam's United fan, like, were you not looking at Rashford today and thinking, oh, fucking, I'm not this shit again?
A little bit.
With chance after chance.
A little bit.
Because you guys, it feels like, watching you lot's, like, build up. It's not like any other team's build up.
Yeah.
Like, you lot rarely have the ball. So when you lot do have the ball and you lot work it to the final third and you get a golden chance like that, which feels like it comes once in a while.
Against a big team.
Because bear in mind, you lot had like 50 shots coming at you lot a game.
Yeah.
Last season.
We were better
from
today.
going from that to where you are today, did a part of you just look at it and say, bruv?
Yeah, obviously, it was
Was it not frustrating, like, from Rashford? Like,
it was annoying.
This is a seasoned guy for you lot. This is the man.
It was annoying, like I said, because they weren't half chances. They were actually very good chances that were worked really well by the team. So it was a bit like jarring, thinking, oh, like, not this again. Me personally, I've been on selling him rather than keeping him. Make the bread. He moves on from Man United, starts a new leaf somewhere else, and then we bring in someone else. Or Garnacho takes the reins on the left. Or I'm not really sold on it. Maybe Jadon Sancho gets given the opportunity. But even though I'd rather him get sold as well.
But you can see Rashford don't want to play through the middle.
Yeah, of course.
He's hanging on tight to that left hand side.
But on the flip side, our attack looks a bit more potent because you still have Zertsky's there. Just come in, he didn't play today, still yet to get to a game. Rasmus, he had a good end to last season. He got injured. Hopefully when he comes back, he gets kicking again. Now we've got two good right wingers in Ahmad and Garnacho.
I thought you were going to say Anthony.
Nah, Anthony needs to get rid of him.
Spin
and
his
then
way
on the left hand side, you've got options in Rashford and Sancho. Hopefully both of them can kick on because I'd like both of them to kick on and have good seasons. Obviously being English and whatnot.
Like, ideally, what's you man's, like, obviously we'll start with any one of you two, take it one at a time. What's you man starting best front three? Like, who goes where?
Me just
left, right, and through the middle. Who's going where?
Me just out of
because for once you'll have options now, and they're not dead options from what it looks of.
Out of what the two youngsters can do, and being willing to take risks, I'll start Ahmad on the right, Garnacho on the left, and it's a flip of the coin between Rasmus and Zertsky, because I feel like they both have different games, which will benefit both wingers in different ways. If that makes sense. Zertsky is more like a 9.5, like a Martial type striker, where you can link up with both of them. Obviously, Rasmus is more of like your typical old school number 9. Yeah. So I feel like both strikers will bring up good qualities up from both of those wingers. So my front three will be either one of the strikers with those two out wide.
What's your one?
I want to see Ahmad play personally. Ahmad, I think he's got ideas, and I like the fact that he's got ideas. At this stage, I don't know if I want Garnacho starting every week, to be honest with you, because I feel like Garnacho, he's a moments guy, in my opinion, at this stage right now. So I feel like he will probably be best served coming off the bench or playing on that right hand side. I wouldn't drop Rashford personally, because Rashford gives more of a threat mentally than he actually does on the ball, if that makes sense. Like, he not scares, but like he gives the defenders something to think about more than what he's actually doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's more of a psychological thing, and we know he's got the quality in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I would say Rashford on the left, Ahmad on the right, and Xerxes, and that's not even against Haaland, because I think Haaland's better than Xerxes at this point, but the way our wingers play, they're not really trying to feed the striker. So Haaland's just going to be sliding around at the back post and the ball's not coming. Do you get what I'm saying? But in all fairness, listen, we're divulging a bit too much into this whole Man United situation.
Yeah, man.
They played another team today. Manchester City were also playing today, right? With a lot of people missing, a few youngsters on the pitch as well. What did you not think about Manchester City and how
their youngsters are dangerous?
O'Reilly, my man, baller.
McAtee was good as well.
Bro, I like
Oscar Bob.
Yeah.
Oscar Bob was probably the best of the lot.
You see Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis, the young ads. I think them and they're veterans now. Because they've been young G's. I feel like they've been young G's for so long, and I've been seeing them for so long.
No, maybe Lewis more than Bob, to be honest with you.
Bob just come out last season.
Yeah.
Rico Lewis, young ads has been
was
in
there
the
the year
game
before.
for a minute right
You know,
now.
for obviously as good as Martinez is and how much Man United rave about him, that little twist and turn that Oscar Bob did to
Oh my God.
for the cross-back post for Bernardo.
Did you hear what the commentator said?
He's something special, that kid.
Yeah.
The commentator started laughing. He goes, a bop and a weave.
Yeah, that kid's something
I
special.
said, wow, that you there.
Yeah.
He's just, his close control.
Is immense.
Insane.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But guys, I really need to tell you about this O'Reilly, bro.
Yeah, go on.
Who is my man?
I don't know, man.
Bro,
It's just
where
another
did they
one that's
find
coming
him?
out of the woodworks and that.
No,
Like,
bro, we need to do some sort of test now.
he gives me some sort of like. When I was watching him play, he looked like Billing. He plays like Philip Billing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
that
that.
weird one, that
yeah,
third
like
man
he's
one.
very tall. He's very like
he looks
leggy,
awkward.
awkward, but he's very safe on the ball.
Did you see that shot that he took?
Yeah.
When who was it? Martinez got dispossessed in the corner.
Yeah.
And he came in, my man just opened up his whole body, gave me glimpses of Henry, bro.
Oh, the one that hit the post.
Yeah, my man just
No, that was
whooshed.
McAtee.
That was
McAtee hit the
McAtee.
post.
Was it
McAtee hit the
McAtee?
post.
Did you see the way the whip on
Are
that?
you talking about the?
No, yeah, McAtee, I meant.
Oh,
Not O'Reilly,
Did you
not
think
O'Reilly.
McAtee was O'Reilly?
Yeah.
Oh, so the tall guy and the short guy. Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Bro.
First one of the season.
No, but look at it like this. This is how you know they've got a world of talent, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know who was who.
Yeah, that
Imagine that.
McAtee boy, he's special still.
Yeah.
That took the shot was
Yeah.
McAtee.
Yeah.
McAtee, yeah.
Crazy whipping excursion.
Yeah.
That shot, I'm watching it, I'm saying, like, I thought nothing of an attack in it, so I looked away. I just said, the post being hit.
But you know
I
what it
looked
is though? I might be wrong, I might be right. As good as these youngsters are, it's all thanks to Pep and the system he's created at Man City. I feel like you can pluck any youngster in the world who's as half as good as them,
Bro.
playing that system, and they look wicked.
Chelsea has probably got the best academy.
Not anymore.
In terms of
No
youngsters.
anymore.
Okay,
Not
we
anymore.
probably had the best youngsters.
There was a
of
period,
academy.
there was a
There was
period.
a period where we were
Definitely
killing
a
it.
period, yeah.
Bro, our young G's were not like these young G's.
Yeah, but you man never had no system and that. You man just built on like
no, but our young
winning
G's,
and that's all that
our
matters.
young G's were different gravy. Chelsea,
but you lot
Chelsea
weren't-
academy
you
kid
lot
is
weren't-
cold.
But you lot weren't giving your academy graduates a chance until the transfer ban.
Yeah, but now look, if I look at let's say I look at the two youths that played today, then I look at, let's just say, like Reece James. Like, I might be a bit harsh on Reece James because now he's expired, but like these young G's, it feels like they're really on the come up.
Yeah, but Reece James is not a young
Reece
G, though.
James, you know, at the beginning where we had to actually, as Chelsea fans, bro, we pushed him so hard that you lot had to listen. Versus these two, I don't think they need to be pushed. That one game is enough. Even that Somali youth that plays for them.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a Mali youth play for them until.
No, I'm not taking away. I'm not taking.
Their
I'm
academy
not
is
taking.
different,
I'm not
baby.
taking the talent away from the kids.
Bro, we need to get them
No,
performance
but what you have to
tested,
understand is they're actually selling a lot of their academy players as well,
For 20 plus.
which is the mad part. Romeo Lavia, for example, you said one of our youngsters coming through, you bought it from Man City. Like Southampton, who got it from Man City.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So they're
Big
Man
baller.
City are actually selling some of their youngsters, and that are as good, if not better than some of these people that are actually making it. Because I feel like
Cole Palmer.
some of these things, Cole Palmer, some of these things is down to what the team need as well. Right now, Oscar Bob is walking into a spot that there's a
That's empty,
vacancy.
yeah.
There's a vacancy
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now. Do you get what I'm saying to you? But I hear what you're saying, because there's a bit of a safety net with these youngsters,
Yeah.
because they're going into a well-drilled machine that and what the established players are doing, these players can do too, because Guardiola kind of takes the individuality out of players anyway, unless they're in like key areas, key moments. It's a bit easier for these youngsters to kind of as opposed to a Garnacho coming in when the team is trash. Garnacho, if you could do something, please do it. Do you get what I mean? Kobe Mainoo is another one, for
Yeah.
example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, before we move on, right? 'Cause I feel like we've spoke about this a bit too much, right?
Before you even move, I think they win a fifth.
Oh, yeah, they definitely would have.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that
Definitely.
because there's other teams that are gonna be
It's
involved in
either
it.
them or Chelsea.
I just want to know. Quick question: what did you lot make of Onana's little gimmicks and that in the penalty shootout? What did you think was
that
going on
guy's
there?
an idiot, bro.
It's jarring, man.
That guy's an idiot. bro.
Just go back and just being a normal keeper. That's what I think. Like,
bro.
I hear it, mind games and that win, like sometimes help and that, but just be like all the other keepers. Just be normal, man.
But
you know
do
what
you-
it gives me?
yeah,
It
go on.
gives me failed centre mid vibes. Like, you know that centre mid that all he's got in his locker is just, I can ping it 30.
No, but
that way, 30
I'm
yards this way.
no, I'm talking about
Like-
in the penalty shootouts.
Yeah, I'm
Did
not
you
with-
see the
Yeah,
antics he
with
was
the whole
doing in the
antics
penalty shootout?
with the.
Yeah,
I'm not with it, man.
I'm not with that, bro.
I don't know. I've never seen him do that though.
I like
think
it. I like it when Martinez does it
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
Martinez is known.
backs
for
it
that.
up.
He backs it up and he's known for them
Yeah.
antics.
Obviously, cool. I give it to him. He saved the pen today.
I think that's what it was. He saved the first pen and thought, I got this in the bag.
No, but
Yeah.
you're forgetting he did that in pre-season as well.
I
he done it.
Man United Arsenal pre-season when he went to pennies.
He done it
He done
against
it- he
City
did-
as well.
Did he save a pen?
When we didn't play City in pre-season.
Pre-season there was a game played against City.
Nah.
No, we didn't
Who
play.
did
You
not
played
play?
City.
Oh,
We played
played
Liverpool.
Who did you not play? Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there was no penalty shootout.
It was
When
the
there was a
Arsenal game. That's what I'm
where
saying.
you lot lost and it still went to penalties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did that.
That was
Apologies,
prearranged.
sorry,
It was prearranged.
Yeah, and then my man's just doing all of
Yeah,
this.
he's doing that.
Did he save a pen though?
No.
Did he?
No.
I think he did.
Arsenal won the.
He did,
He did.
We won the pens. He saved the
Arsenal, Man
pen.
United won the pen. The penalty too. The penalty
You
shootout.
lot
Man
lost
United
the
won.
game but won the penalty shootout.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad, but it was
Yeah.
it was already prearranged.
Yeah,
you know what
I'm not
saying?
with the gimmicks, man.
a
I
bit
think
mad,
it's
innit?
jarring.
I
Like,
do-
cool, you're trying to put them off. It's a bit disrespectful for them. It's cringy for us.
Like the Haaland one was outrageous, bro. He stood to the side and said, "Go over there," and then
Haaland
he went over there and Haaland went there. It embarrasses. Actually,
Yeah.
Haaland looked back at
started
him
laughing.
No,
and
but-
laughed at him.
No, but now look. Put the shoe on the other foot. Imagine if my man saved that specific pen.
No, because
We would be
you're right.
sitting saying,
No, but-
my man's so sick.
No, but
he's the
you're right.
coldest, bro.
Like, but obviously the reason why I pose this question is because I don't know how I feel about it. I'm thinking the actual antics are jarring, but I like my goalkeeper to have some character. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I-
But do it in a different way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think you have to be a bit mad to be a goalkeeper anyway.
You
Yeah,
do.
you
Do
gotta
you see
be-
what I'm saying? You're not
not okay in
You're
the
not
head.
100%.
No one put their hands up and says, I want to
Yeah.
be a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Do you get
You
what I'm
gotta be
saying?
an idiot,
Goalkeepers
yeah.
are naturally a bit
Tap.
eccentric as
Yeah.
characters, you know what I mean? So I like to see things like that, but not that.
With me, it depends on who's doing it.
Yeah. No, I
I'm
hear it.
very, very specific on who. Martinez, he can do it all day long.
Yeah, he's made a reputation
If
for it.
Sanchez does that, well, I get that man out of my club. Who's our backup keeper? A Kepa.
Who is your backup keeper?
Bro, we've got 9 keepers.
Yeah,
bro.
so who's your backup keeper?
If any of them 9 pussies do that, well, I get them all out.
9
get them out.
goalkeepers.
Get
is
them out on
outrageous.
loan
But
right
anyway,
now.
And
we're
all
gonna
first-
get to
all-
it.
All first team keepers.
All first team keepers too.
Bro,
We're gonna get-
the new
we're
one
gonna
from
get to
Genk
it.
just baffled me.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna get to it. But obviously, that's us talking about like the actual Community Shield game today. I don't really know how much we can really take from it, me personally, because we haven't seen the full lineups and whatever and whatnot.
No, I'm confident in Man United. I can't
I mean, we were confident. We were sitting here last year talking about this.
Yeah.
And we were confident. But they were left.
But you see what I've seen in pre-season, what I saw in Community Shield today, what I've seen, the involvement of Ruud van Nistelrooy and other assistant manager, is it Rennie
Hacker?
Yeah, Rennie Hacker.
Yeah.
The new goalkeeper coach.
Yeah. The leadership team.
Yeah, the leadership team, the set piece guy.
Yeah.
The kitchen lady
as well. No, but the set piece guy, he had a bit of main character syndrome. He was standing in the corner like this, watching the corners.
But I like it. Like, I'm a bit confident, and obviously the 2 signings we've made, and
so
furthermore, like I'm a bit confident. Confident to win something like a trophy. I'd like to win the Europa League and obviously finish top 4.
This is cute, man. Do you know what it reminds me of? Walkback 365 days ago.
Yeah.
It reminds me of me, bro.
Why?
Remember last pre-season? After that, what I was saying?
No, but you said you're going to win the league.
I was deluded, bro.
No, but you said you're going to win the league.
Do you know
what's
what I
changed?
realised? Don't believe this pre-season football, because
I hear
come
that.
to season, none of this is gonna happen.
No, but listen to this though. Our results in pre-season haven't been the greatest.
Bro, ours weren't the greatest either, but we were bopping ball. Wallahi, we were playing. I was happy for once as a Chelsea fan. Then guess what happened? Season started.
Nah, but I feel like it's different
Bro,
with Man
we
United
almost
this year.
got relegated.
It's his third season. It's his third season
Finished
as a Man
sixth,
United
wasn't it?
manager.
You know what this is? Stockholm syndrome, bro, for me.
No,
bro.
no,
I felt this one. I know everything you're feeling. Bro.
I hear you, but you know what it is though?
Everything, no.
Is this
Like,
third
no,
year?
like,
Stockholm syndrome's crazy.
Bro, it's just, bro. It's reminding me of me, bro. Last season, remember I was sick. You lot looked at me and laughed when I said, bro, we're gonna finish first this season.
No, but I'm not saying we're finishing first.
But you're telling me you're gonna win a trophy.
Okay, you see, come to the end of the season, inshallah, like I said, we're consistent and we're recording more. Come into the season,
Yeah.
If what I'm feeling and what I'm saying don't happen, I'll shake your hand and I'll say I'm sorry.
I don't want a handshake and I'm sorry. What
so
the
what
hell
do you
sorry? I want $5.
Huh?
I want $5.
Man, you're asking for too
$5
much.
for you to win
First
one out
of
of
all,
6
me too.
trophies.
Rama Lake.
Yeah.
What I said, yeah, what do you want?
I'll
It's
give you a
a
little
pause.
cut. No.
Oh, me? No, Haram Lake. Oh, no, there's cameras. Haram Lake.
For what I said, yeah, what do you want? It was a wine, it's a pause, my bad. But yeah, we'll get to that later.
But yeah, no. Obviously, we're gonna talk about predictions. You're saying you're no longer deluded. So
I'm no longer deluded, bro.
me, Jams, everyone watching, we want to find out what that means,
bro.
right?
This is me seeing sense.
So, obviously, season's about to start. A lot has happened. I mean, I want to start with Chelsea, but then I don't.
Save the best till last.
Do we have? How long?
We
do we
need
have?
a whole ep for
How
that,
long
bro.
do we have? Right. But a lot has definitely been happening, innit? A lot has been happening. A lot of teams are doing their business and whatever and whatnot. Manchester City, obviously, they haven't done much business. They've probably done more selling than they've done buying, right? But realistically,
Even the guy that they bought is technically their own.
yeah, basically, near enough.
He's
Yeah,
their own.
so it's buying from their sister. It makes sense. But do you feel like something needs to happen now, like for them in the market?
No.
I
feel like they're good everywhere.
But now that they've lost Alvarez, for example, I mean, at the time of recording,
Yeah, at
it's
the time
still
of
not
Alvarez,
done yet. But
it should be confirmed.
Fabrizio
then-
said, "Here we go." So
Yeah, but then look, Alvarez was basically a replacement. He basically came into full effect when KDB was out.
which was before like half the season, though.
Yeah, but now KDB doesn't seem to be injured. They just need to prepare for what if he does get injured.
Yeah, but what about if Haaland gets injured? They got no striker.
They will make something work. They will play a false nine if they have to.
Yeah, they went how many seasons winning the league with false nine, man?
They did these.
No,
are
100%. But once you have a focal
just not
point
fair, bro.
and then you go back to not having a focal point, it's weird.
It's weird, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole adjusting and stuff like that.
I feel like they worked better without Haaland. Like they looked a lot more fluid without Haaland. Like they were actually playing football, not this. Yeah, knock it in behind. Let this guy kick and run. This big ball on you. Like it just looked more cleaner before Haaland came. So I think if he does get injured, they'll go back to that.
You're right. It looked more Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Like more Pep Guardiola side, but you still can't knock what Haaland done.
Yeah,
for
you
City,
can't
bro.
knock
Nah,
it.
100%.
He broke the Premier League goal scoring record, so
Yeah.
that
on
guy
our
stays
league.
and starts for the team, bro.
But
100.
speaking on Haaland, though, like obviously that first season he had was out of this world, right? But I don't know if you lot are seeing, there's starting to be a bit more of a trend where he's getting marked out of games a lot now. So like, do you think people have figured out how to deal with Haaland?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Because he didn't have a shot today.
He's just kick and run. Like, but then to be fair, the whole game there was like what, 2 shots on target?
Because yeah, I mean no, there was a bit more than that in the end.
But you see, with him not having a shot today, I don't think it's down to him. It's the way Man City play and set up. Like they don't.
It's no longer catering to him.
Yeah.
No, but they were like putting crosses in the box. So like it's not. I'm looking at it as, are we gonna sit here and say Haaland's getting marked out of games? It's not Haaland's fault, and the best team in the country can't supply the best striker in the world, or are we gonna say Haaland is not doing enough to help his teammates?
I feel like he's doing enough. The guy's running the line.
I think it's a bit of both, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit, as mad as it is to say. I think it's more time leaning to the first one.
Like you see with Haaland, he's a very old school type striker in a way where he doesn't really get involved too much in play. He does a lot of his business in and around the box.
Yeah.
So it's a bit down to him and a bit down to City. He needs to adapt his game a little bit, but you can't ask a world-class striker like that to adapt his game because he's good at what he does, and what he does, he gets paid to score goals.
No, 100%.
but then
So it's a bit hard.
In the Prem, we're used to like, the striker coming mad deep and then just
That's
trying
mental.
to play football.
That's fire.
No, ignore that, man. But we're used to like, don't
Come in
don't
the
do that.
pockets.
That's
I hope.
fire as well.
What?
Huh?
Coming in the pockets? Mad.
Did you hear yourself?
Mad.
Anyway, let's carry on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
We're used to like Harry Kane coming all the way to the halfway line.
You haven't learned your lesson, have you? But carry on, go on.
No, I've changed the sentence.
Okay, go on.
We're used to like Harry Kane, Ivan Toney coming all the way like
He's
to the
still
centre.
He's not, he's doing
I might help you. We're used to Harry Kane dropping.
dropping.
Yeah,
in
oh shit, yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
We're used to them, man, dropping all the way to the halfway line.
Yeah.
Even Dom Solanke's doing it. Like the way like the strikers are playing now, Kai Havertz is doing it as well. Like they come and they're basically Jesus as well. Like they basically playing as like a cam. They're playing like as basically attacking mids. They're trying to set the play up. I think we're so used to that we're not used to like the old school Haaland staying up top and I'm playing in between the 2 centre backs. Put it anywhere there. I'm
a dying
getting to it
breed.
before
Nah, I appreciate what Haaland does, man. But it's just a shame that football's gone.
a different route.
Yeah, man.
But I
The
appreciate what he
wingers
does.
are
Like
the
he gets
wingers are the
paid.
strikers.
He gets
Yeah.
paid to do what he needs to do, and that's to score goals.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
that's
pays
what's up.
goals.
No,
And wins you
100%.
trophies.
100%. So wins trophies. What do you think City, as presently constructed, can actually go and make it number 5?
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easily.
Yeah.
The only
Okay.
reason why I say that is because I'd be more confident in Arsenal winning the league if they buy a striker. I think that's what they're
It's
missing.
a great segue.
Arsenal, this is a great segue. Thank you. But Arsenal, they haven't done anything this transfer window that makes sense.
So
They-
Calafiori,
What is he? Is he a centre back or full back?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, let's just say he's a centre back.
For Bologna, he played centre back. For
Oh,
Italy, he started at centre
Let's
back.
say he plays centre back.
But he
Bologna
can
played a back
he's-
3.
Yeah,
So
he
not
can play
really-
left back.
They're
No,
not-
was it right back?
Yeah, left back.
Arsenal are not going to go into a back 3. It just doesn't make sense.
I think he's
to me.
going left back.
Okay, ahead of who? Timber.
Timber's
Yeah.
injured.
Again.
I think he had.
He just come back now.
Apparently, he had like something minor. He's back.
He didn't
but
play against Bayer
He didn't play against Bayer
I
Leverkusen,
don't think
but he had something
I don't
minor.
think he's even ahead of Tomiyasu, bro.
Okay.
There's even
Yeah, but all of those guys can play on the right though.
even the
as well.
Polish guy. What's his name?
Kiwior. No, he's definitely ahead Kiwior.
I don't think he's ahead of Kivio.
I think-
you know?
I think-
Calafiori.
I think
No,
I think
yes,
Arsenal are
yes,
trying to sell Kiwior, to be honest.
Bro, they've got like whatever position you put him into, left back he doesn't enhance it.
No, but all of those guys that you
Centre back he
named,
doesn't enhance it.
yeah, but all of those guys you named can play on that other side as well.
Correct, but then the other side you've got a machine already there.
But
You've got Benny Blanco.
But he's not a. Do you see what I'm saying? He's not a right back himself.
Yeah, but he
He's
does
just
a very good job.
So
that
we
to us he's a right back.
No, but we don't know what Calafiori can do. We
But
have to
then
give him the chance.
we saw him.
Do you get what I'm
we
saying?
saw him in the Euros with all due respect.
But he was at centre back in the Euros.
He was a centre back.
He was
Yeah,
their
yeah.
best player. It was evident he didn't play in, was it the quarters or last 16 where they got knocked out?
Last 16.
Last
Yeah,
16.
he didn't play, they lost.
But it just didn't look. It just that campaign was not enough for me to say, okay, my man's the key that's missing to Arsenal winning.
No, but I don't think that's
or
what it is.
lifting a trophy.
No,
No,
I'm
you're
not
right.
saying that.
I don't think that's what it is, though.
Like I mentioned, I thought Arsenal are missing a top striker.
They're missing a lot more than a striker. They
Nah.
need a left winger before they even get another left back. These man need a left winger because let's say something happens to your striker and Trossard ends up going up top. Bro, your left
you're
side's
That's
right.
what
empty.
Jesus though as well. But then,
Jesus is washed.
You're
and
right
they're
in that
finally
sense.
saying it now.
no, but let me play devil's advocate now. These guys had the best defense in the league last year.
Correct.
It's not always going to be you need a striker that scores 30 goals, you need a this or you need a that. Do you get what I'm saying? If they can prevent goals going in on their end, they give themselves a chance of winning almost every game.
Okay, you prevent goals from going in,
Yeah.
but you need somebody to put it in the back of the net on the other side as well.
Yeah.
If football works two ways.
But they
You
got
can-
players that can
you
score
can-
goals
you-
though, do they not?
It's except for Saka and Odegaard, who have they got that can score goals?
I mean, in all
They
fairness,
had players in
Martinelli had
Martinelli
a
dribbles with his head down.
yeah,
bro.
but he scored a lot of goals the season before, so we don't know what we're gonna get with him.
Weren't they the second highest scoring team in the Premier League last season?
I think so.
Yeah, so you can't really say they don't get goals.
They
But
get goals.
know.
Kai
I feel
Havertz
like-
scored a lot of goals last season.
Yeah, Kai Havertz got 16.
I feel like you see
I think
that,
maybe less
for
than-
instance, you
less
see,
Or a little bit less.
for example, last season at home against Villa, before they went
Yeah,
1-0 down, they had a lot of chances
Yeah,
to score a goal.
yeah,
And I feel like some of them, if they maybe had like an Ivan Toney
yeah.
Yeah,
or maybe Ollie Watkins,
Nah, I hear
I
it.
think he's scoring those chances.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear
So
it
they
in
don't
key
end up-
moments.
Yeah, they
it's
don't end up
fine
losing the
margins.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
I
I feel
hear
like
it.
they need a top striker to.
Like, I feel like every year it's fine margins that gets them down.
But obviously, yeah, no, 100%.
But and it's not fine margin defensively because we've never been able to say, okay, this is the reason why they haven't won this. We can look at a million chances. This is the reasons why. This is potentially one of the causes
No,
of why you haven't
100%,
won
but-
anything.
From what I'm seeing Arsenal looking like they're getting stronger and City look like they're getting weaker.
Because they haven't bought nobody.
Like, I'm going to put myself out on a limb here.
Yeah,
I'm going for Arsenal to win the league.
you've lost your marbles.
And I really haven't.
I can see why he says
I
that.
really
see-
haven't.
The evidence has been there where Arsenal are on a trajectory.
I think Arsenal, this is the year Arsenal are going to do it. And I don't want to see...
Trajectory means going up.
Yes.
Not like that.
No, but they've
been that.
they've
Oh,
been
okay,
going
cool.
They've
up.
been stagnant.
No,
For how long? They
For
were
two-
8th like 3 years ago, you know that,
That's
innit?
3 years ago.
Yeah. Where were you 3 years ago?
But forget about that.
Okay,
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
We'll
no,
get to
you're
that.
you're right in terms of they finished second the last 2 seasons, but
It's
in
stagnant,
terms
bro.
of like goals less conceded, that's going up. Scoring more goals, that's going up. So they're still on a trajectory.
And not just that, they finished second, yes they did. But they were on that last day of the season, had a chance to win the title, bro.
But
We
it
used to praise Liverpool for that. And now Arsenal are doing it.
It was slim from time, yeah. Tottenham.
No,
we were
but
just-
obviously, the
yeah.
truth be told, they threw the game. The
Yeah,
Aston Villa
man.
game is when they really threw the title away.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's hindsight's 2020, innit?
And to be fair to them, bro, that's the only game they lost in 2024.
Exactly.
So it's a bit harsh.
Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying?
There's a couple of draws that hindered them
But
as
I
well.
will say one thing: Arteta needs to stop with his gimmicks. Did you hear what came out in the news the other day?
The
Something about
pickpocketing
pickpockets,
thing.
Yeah. To make these
Sensation.
players aware of their surroundings.
Yeah.
He needs to stop with them gimmicks because he's done that. He did the Anfield thing, the playing the
Oh
you never
my
walk alone.
God,
He
yeah,
put-
when
at
they're training session.
Yeah.
Put tweets on the wall and
Aye.
that.
Yeah,
My
he needs to
man.
stop with his gimmicks.
Bro,
Kick
this
around
is-
with the boys.
He's trying too hard to be Pep.
I
Yeah.
can't allow that man to win a Premier League title.
Yeah,
I can't allow
but
that,
you
man.
can't do anything about it, though,
No,
realistically.
We as football fans, wallah, please, we have to see sense.
But we can't
This
affect
is
what
ridic-
happens on the
a
pitch.
A man took these bears out to dinner. Yeah. Like,
It's mental.
bro, the
Jermaine laughing on it in production.
Jermaine, are you hearing? A man took them out to dinner and made them get pickpocketed and said, check your pockets and check your surroundings.
And they said,
We wanna
stay aware at all times.
Stay aware all the time. Check your shoulders. Check your mirrors.
Elite mentality.
Elite mentality, my bad. We
But
cannot
people
allow.
can't go to dinner now.
Yeah,
It's
you
mental.
can't go dinner, or you can't let a sicko like that win it.
Like, no,
But if he wins it, you got
Yeah,
clap
you
for him.
got-
I'm
for
not
him.
clapping, bro. London will forever be blue, bro.
I would love for him to
No,
win the
man.
Premier League, to be honest, because I can't have City win a fifth.
I'll
For me,
love
it
a
makes the
City
Premier
win.
League look like a farmers league.
100%.
I'll be honest.
100%.
They've always had the best.
But they're the
team.
closest guys. We have to be
Yeah.
honest ourselves. They're the closest guys, aren't they?
Do you know how sad that is?
No, but it's not sad. Arsenal are really good.
So can we agree on one thing then?
Because you have to separate the fan base from the team.
Yeah.
The team are really
Can't.
good.
I
The fan base are
can't.
trash.
Yeah.
They're
I'm going out, I'm
horrible.
saying it. The fan base are
Horrible.
trash. But
Horrible.
the team are really good. They're really good. Bro, last season, I would say they were better than City last season. They were better than City last season.
No, they weren't.
I think they really were.
Stats don't lie.
What do you mean stats don't lie?
weren't.
They threw the league away with that game at home to Aston Villa.
And what do City do second half of the season?
No, but Arsenal.
Year two, baby.
No,
I know, but
Arsenal
as a-
went in the same gear, bro.
And
It's
what
just that one game.
That one game. They
Yeah,
cost them
it's
a
that
lot.
one game.
Like,
City didn't beat Arsenal the whole
Yeah,
last
he's
season.
right. As a whole, the whole season, consistently wise,
Yeah,
whatever.
no. Hold on. Last season, I swear they went to Etihad and parked the bus and got the draw.
Yeah, they got the draw. They
And they were
didn't.
celebrating
I
that
don't.
draw.
I wouldn't say
Okay,
that
but-
they parked the
okay.
bus, but they didn't really look like they wanted
Bro,
to win.
11 man behind the ball.
No, but they
at
didn't-
A week.
They didn't. No, but sometimes City can do that to you. Though. That's normal.
Hold on.
But
But you got to praise them for that because they
They
learned
said-
their lessons from seasons before.
Of what?
Go toe to toe with them and you lose.
Yeah,
I don't think they would have lost
That's
that
very
day.
true.
On that, you know how they say on that magic evening. You know how commentators usually say
Yeah.
on that. That was that magic evening.
Yeah, but you never know.
You never know.
that
innit?
game was screaming attack. The one game that was screaming attack, they decided
I
to
hear
you know
you,
what,
but
sit
you-
back,
but-
relax, we'll take our point.
Man City have dangerous weapons up front that if you try to go toe to toe with them, they could also punish
Do
you
you know
on
what
the
the
other
worst
end.
bit is? The more we're talking about it, the more I remember this game, and I was thinking, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Why are these men not going at them?
I'm gonna.
No, I hear it, but
I'm
like,
gonna praise them for what they done, man, because they learned from lessons
in the past,
of the past
100%.
and they
I
got a
respect
point. It's a good point at that point.
That
of the
was
season.
a very good point. They didn't
Because they were still in the lead.
Yeah.
In terms of like being in
That was
the
before
league.
the
They were
Villa
still
game.
first.
Yeah.
But they go.
They
imagine
came out
go
of that.
them and they leave that game.
But what you
with
have to
the
remember
full
is
3
they
points.
went there the year before, needing a victory.
So yeah,
And it was murder she wrote.
no, but this year was different. They didn't need a victory.
And so they didn't get a victory. So what's
No.
the problem?
But this is the difference, though. 2 years ago,
Yeah.
that game was screaming, defend. That game was screaming for Arsenal 2 years ago when they wanted to go toe to toe with them. That game was the game that you defend. Park the bus, leave with your 1 point.
Yeah, but they're
and be
missing
happy.
Saliba though as well, innit?
Yeah.
At that point.
I know
They
there
had
was no
everything they
Saliba.
needed. They had everything that they needed.
This game, you had all, bro. You went to war, yeah, with your shiny new armor. The knife that you've been trimming now for so long, making it sharp.
Yeah.
And you said, you know
But
what?
that's
I'm
very
gonna
interesting,
defend.
though.
As a manager, I'd be happy with that point.
I'm
But
not
that's
happy.
it's very interesting what you're saying though, to be fair.
I'm
Because
not
I feel as if the only I think if when they go there this year, or I think they're going there early doors, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's like maybe the 5th or 6th game of the season. But like if it was to be the same scenario last year as it would be this year, I think this is the year that they would actually go for it. Because I feel like
And this is the year they get their ass
no,
kicked.
but you got to remember, psychologically,
Yeah.
City had their number for a very long time.
Yeah.
Last year was the only season. I think they beat them like 12,
they-
16 times in a row in the league.
Arsenal beat them at the Etihad as well.
Arsenal.
last
No,
season,
no. It was Emirates.
Emirates.
They drew at the Etihad. They beat them at Emirates, and they won in the
Yeah, they
Community
got
Shield.
4 out of 6
But
points.
and they won the Community Shield as well.
When they should have left with 6 out of 6.
No, but
In hindsight, maybe. But
they
4 out
yeah,
of 6
no,
is very
but
good,
what you have
bro.
to understand is
And imagine that weren't good enough to win them the league.
no, but what you have to understand is they weren't mentally there. They didn't think they can go to the Etihad and get a point. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't think in their minds, because every time they go to the Etihad, they get cooked,
Yeah.
right or wrong. So they needed to do that one time. Now they know we can shut up shop. Let's go and make something happen further forward. Do you get what I'm saying to you? That's why I think this year is the year that Arsenal actually overtake them. Maybe not overtake them consistently, but I think this is the year Arsenal might actually just do it.
Do
And
you-
I put myself on the limb.
With Pep, you never know. He will hang on until
I'm saying
January.
as presently constructed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I'm in agreement with you, but I don't. No,
You don't
I'm
want
in
them to.
agreement. I'm in agreement in a way where I feel like Arsenal are our best chance and our best hope to win the league, to stop Man City, Man City's dominance.
But you don't want it.
No, I want it. I want Arsenal to win the league.
Okay.
But Pep just being at Man City, I don't see it happening,
Yeah.
bro.
I feel like we've got a magical season coming, man.
Like you see with me, with,
Oh, in general.
yeah, man.
yeah, you see with me with Arsenal, I feel like they've done. Calafiori is a good additional to their squad, but I feel like they need a striker, a right winger, and a left winger. Take some burden off Saka, because you see it like towards the end of the season. Sometimes he burns out. They need Trossard is good. Martinelli hit and miss. They need better quality there, and like I said, they need a top striker to just get them over the line.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think they're all right on that left hand side. I definitely feel like they need some sort of.
They need help on the left and the right.
I think
I forgot Saka was the only right winger.
On the right hand side, they definitely need some support on the right hand side.
And they need support.
I still don't think that they've fixed that number 8 position. They still haven't fixed it yet. And I think they're linked now with Mikel Merino.
Yeah.
I think Mikel Merino.
I think this Partey Declan Rice thing is working.
Yeah, but the problem is Partey is not always available.
Yeah, he's not. He's
Do you get what I'm saying? He's not always available. And I think Merino might end up being the 6 now that frees Declan Rice.
How come he's not always available?
I don't know. I mean,
Ask the Arsenal boys. Hey, AFTV. If you
Yeah,
know,
why is
let
he
us
not always
know.
available?
But I can't lie to you. He's more important to that team than Declan Rice.
no, 100. No. I feel
Yeah.
like
What?
I feel like
Bro, Declan Rice has.
no.
He's
But
their savior, bro.
no, do you know what it is? I hear what
Declan
he's
Rice,
saying
their
though.
Savior,
No,
man.
I hear what he's saying.
Rice,
Arsenal,
baby.
Did you watch recently Arsenal versus Bayern Munich? As soon as
Nah.
Partey comes on, the game changed.
Yeah.
He breaks lines.
No, I hear what he's saying.
Partey, yes. Partey breaks the lines.
But I think what
Declan
And he
Rice-
can do what Declan does.
No,
No,
but
but-
I think defensively, Declan Rice, what he brought to
It's
Arsenal
just-
last season only made them stronger.
Yeah,
Of course.
man. It's like
Only
a
made them
different
stronger.
gravy of
But
sideways football.
What you're saying, going forward, they're less potent when Partey's not playing. Because Partey finds Odegaard in them areas
little
where he
pockets,
wants
yeah.
to be
Yeah.
one
the half
pass
time, yeah.
less.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas Rice will find Jorginho will find him, or
Yeah.
something like along those kind of lines. So I think they're definitely more potent when Partey plays. But like I said, I still think they are the best alternative to Manchester City. I mean, there's Liverpool as well. Liverpool ain't really done much business, but the new manager, end of an era with Klopp going now.
Not sure about that one.
What are we? What
Bro,
are we?
I don't. Yeah, am I the only one still rattled about that one?
What?
Why the hell was my man on his final day? This is how you know my man's just so selfless, bro.
Who? Manager?
Jurgen.
Okay.
On the final day, man just grabbed the mic, starts singing out my man's name.
Who's my man?
The new gaffer.
Arnie Slot.
Oh, I swear.
Bro, did you see it?
Nah.
On the final day, you know their final game that he was in charge. They were playing at what was Anfield.
Yeah.
They were at Anfield. My man just grabbed the mic at the end of the game when they're clapping for him. They done a guard of honor for him.
Yeah.
They're clapping. My man walks out, yeah, woo, yeah. My man grabbed the mic. Thank you to everybody. Da. You get me? Then mine goes, but guess what? Honestly. I said, what a selfless guy, wallahi. But
He's-
bit tapped as
Yeah.
well.
But what about the what they got there? The team.
Salah's going to turn up this year, bro.
It's a good team still, because obviously we know how old Liverpool are, but it's an aging team.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good opportunity for them to go into the market and grab someone like Olise. I feel like he would have been perfect for them. He could have played in that right wing position, helped Salah out a little bit. He could play in the 10 role. He can play in multiple positions for them anyway. And then I feel like they needed a striker, because I'm not too sure on Darwin Núñez. He causes havoc, but I feel like they need
I mean, they still got Diogo Jota as well.
And
I'm not too
Gakpo.
sure about him either.
Gakpo was
Gakpo.
moving like a wicked man in the Euro.
Off the
Yeah.
left, not up
Off
front.
the left, yeah.
So,
And they got Luis Diaz as
Luis
well.
Diaz
yeah.
is there.
I feel like Liverpool have all of the.
They've got
That-
all the keys.
They got all the. I was looking for a different word, but all the tools. They got all the tools to be in this conversation
race,
with,
yeah.
with Manchester City and Arsenal.
But they don't have that oomph, if that makes sense.
No, that's not
the
that.
team is
It's-
aging. That's the problem.
The team is aging.
Yeah.
Van Dijk,
But Van Dijk,
As how-
Salah is another one. Alisson himself as well is another one. They just lost Matip, so that's another
Robertson.
But
They lose Matip. Konate actually gets minutes, which is
no,
amazing.
100%. But what I'm saying is their depth compared to how much injuries that they get.
It doesn't make sense. It don't. I
We
don't
have to be real. Last season they had a lot of injuries. Last season,
Yeah.
maybe not as much as Man United did or Chelsea did, but they
even
had a lot,
Newcastle.
or Newcastle, but they had a lot of injuries, and those kind of injuries kind of. I don't want to say it hampered them towards the end of the season.
hindered them
I think
heavily.
they ran out of steam.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been where they were going
Yeah.
into March, April.
Yeah.
Realistically, Liverpool hit a very good run at the turn of the year, and they basically went further than they should have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is kind of similar to what Arsenal were the year before, if that makes sense, right? But realistically, do we feel like as a group, right? Do we feel like these guys should be targeting the Manchester Cities and Arsenals, or is there like a next bracket that they fall into?
They fall into the bracket just below Man City and
So like
Arsenal.
third place,
Yeah, I feel like if they went into the market and were
active.
serious
Yeah.
and attacked the market, then maybe we can have a conversation about them challenging the other two. But just due to their aging squad, I don't feel like they'll be able to. They'll be in the same conversation as the other two.
Yeah, I mean, this is there's still moving parts.
Yeah.
Liverpool, apparently they're in for Zubimendi.
But there's a week left, 8 days left of the market. No,
Is there? I think it's
Like a
more than
week.
that.
no,
3 weeks, bro.
sorry,
It's the 10th
Yeah.
of August.
I was back. You
Yeah, at the
when
moment.
when the market finished when the Premier League started.
Oh,
It
no,
was
no,
that
no.
season.
You might be right, you know. You might actually be right. You might actually be
Is
right.
that rule still-
I think they might have changed that, you know. Hold on, let me double check.
Oh, I'm professional. How are you Googling?
I have to, bro.
Because
Check Google.
I saw somewhere where it said there's like a week left of the market.
Bro, you might be right still. I can't lie.
If there's a week left of that market, that means all the big six have had the worst market.
Bro, all I know if
No, it says 30th of August.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
if
the
it
end of the
was-
But
month.
I
if it
heard
was-
something along
yeah.
them lines though, that they tried to make it
Yeah, they
to be
tried.
the start of
Yeah,
the
they
season.
tried to make
It-
it stop for the start.
that
of the
did
season.
I think
happen
they
in the
tied it
season.
down though.
Yeah,
Oh, was that okay? A couple of years ago.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
it happened a couple
Shout out
of years ago.
Jermaine on that one.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
Shout
so
out
I thought
Jermaine.
it still carried on.
Yeah.
My bad. My apologies.
Nah, that's calm. There's still 3 weeks, so there's
If
still.
that rule was still there, just know not Liverpool, Chelsea are buying 2 new 11s. If that was the case, we'll get into that.
It's another good segue. You know what? We might as well.
might
Realist,
as
our
well.
Chelsea correspondent here.
Yeah,
What is going on at your club?
bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't
need you
know.
to land, please.
It's
Come
a
on.
mess.
What's
bro.
going on here?
Please.
bro?
My club is
I
a
need you-
mess, bro. I've come to the realization, and I've come to the understanding.
Can I ask you a better question?
Go on.
What made you think, or what hit home for you to think that last season I was deluded?
Bro, I was just out of it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Pre-season done me. You know,
This pre-season or last pre-season?
Last pre-season.
So last
well,
pre-season gave you hope.
It gave me more than hope, bro. Well, if you would have watched these games, I'm actually see me. I'm a guy that doesn't watch pre-season like that.
Yeah.
I might see the odd scoreline here and there on my phone. I was tuning into every single Chelsea pre-season game, bro. Even games that kick off at 1 a.m. There's games that kick off at 1 a.m. when we're playing in the USA.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it knowing that I've got work at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
6 hours later, I've got work. But I'm watching the whole 90 minutes now. And we're playing football, bro. Like, we're really playing football and it's insane.
So
Like,
have you watched any of it this year?
Yeah. I've watched
So
highlights.
what's
this year.
happening this year?
Bro, I come to the realization, bro. We're shit, bro. That's why our aims, last year, because of pre-season, yeah, I said, okay, we're aiming for everything.
Yeah.
Like, we can actually compete. Bro, come to the season begins. My man's injured. We're buying.
No, but
my
what
man.
made you
we
think
bought
that,
Cole
though?
Palmer, and I didn't know who my man was.
No, but what made you
All I
think
knew
that
of him
though?
was just that one goal that he scored in the Community Shield.
No, but what made you think that Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
You're forgetting they finished 12th the year before.
Yeah. Because every time, like, what season was it? Was it the...
You're talking about when Jose got sacked.
Yeah,
and
when
then
Jose
they
got
finished
sacked, and then we
they went
finished
back
10th,
in the
and then
title.
we won the title.
Yeah, but
the
you lot were
next
actually
season.
good at that point.
But this, like, last season, if you actually look at it, like, on squad, on paper, our squad, it's a fairly good squad.
You reckon?
It's a squad that can compete.
I think you lot are pants, personally.
No.
I think you got a whole bunch of guys. You have 4 or 5.
No, on paper,
Players
if you
that
look at it,
should play for
Enzo
Chelsea.
coming off the World Cup that he had,
Yeah.
Caicedo coming off back of the season that he just had
At a different club.
at a different club.
Yeah.
Them two together, you're thinking, okay, one will run riots, the other one's just gonna find.
I think the
all
biggest
them
mistake
pockets.
was getting rid of Tuchel.
Getting rid
Because
of
obviously
Tuchel.
the 2 seasons before that, he finished second, no?
Yeah.
Second or third?
Third.
Third. He won them a couple trophies.
Champions League.
Won the champs,
Yeah.
bro.
I feel like
How are we getting rid of a man for winning a Champions League? We fire him. We hire a caretaker or Frank Lampard, who we got rid of to get Tuchel in the first place.
No, you had Graham Potter before that.
Oh,
though.
No.
Oh, we had Potter.
No, but
Harry Potter.
I think
oh
it's
my God.
normal
it was
certain
Potter,
time.
It was
Frank.
Potter.
Yeah, but-
Potter got fired. Fat Frank came, done nothing, got
No, but-
fired.
Pochettino
Then we
came.
hired a serial loser.
But I think you lot looked your best under Pochettino since
This is
Tuchel.
why we're tapped. This is when the realization hit me. You know, just when he got it right.
Yeah.
Like, it took him a while.
Who, Poch?
Like, Poch, it took him a while
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
it right. Just when he
To
got
be
it
fair
right,
to him, he had 4 squads to bloody handle.
he had how many men and how many emotions to deal with?
Yeah.
Bunch of kids he had to deal with. Just as when he got it right, oh bye.
No, but I think he left on his own. I wouldn't be surprised if he left on his own accord.
No. Todd Bowley told him kick rocks, bro.
You reckon?
That's exactly what had happened. He
I
wasn't
feel like
happy
you see
where he finished.
with Todd Bowley and this new regime, they want a manager they can control.
Yeah.
Sort of tell him, cool, you take care of the tactics, you take care of how the team plays, but we're in control of the players that we're bringing in.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what it
just
seems
tell,
like.
Yeah.
You can tell Poch is not picking his own squads properly. Because if it was up to Poch, Mudryk would be starting almost every game.
You think so?
Yeah, because Jordan Poch does this thing where he likes to develop players for what they actually are.
No, but you lot got a ready-made player in Sterling though.
Yeah, but Sterling's expired. Like
You
the
reckon?
Sterling that we got beginning of the season was expired versus the Sterling now towards the end of the season. Whereas the Sterling that's fully fit and actually wants to play football.
So people can come back from expiry.
Yeah, people can come back from expiry. Sterling's done it, bro. I don't know how. I'm just confused as you are, bro. See that look on your face right now?
No, but I'm confused by what you're
Same.
saying. Because like, if my milk expires, there's no saving that.
I'm pretty sure if you heat it, you can. You can.
Do you know what?
Cow milk, though, like
It explains a lot.
goat milk, camel milk, it don't expire. Well, if it does go off, there's something that they do to get it back on. You get it?
That's our next conversation, bro.
That's our next chat. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this season, this transfer market, we've bought a bunch of nobodies that I don't know who they are.
The only somebody that we all know is Pedro Neto. It's a good signing.
Except for Neto.
Yeah, but you
Neto
lot signed him
proven
in like
out
like 3
of-
hours or something like
out
that,
of
bro.
nowhere.
There was no rumours,
Out
no
of
nothing.
nowhere.
I just hear like
Do you know what this vibe gives me?
Fabrizio saying, yeah, they're interested.
Here
But that's
we
the problem.
go.
20 minutes later, boom, here we go.
But
Yeah.
I think that feeds into what you're saying. Like, these guys just wake up with feelings and say,
And
you
just
know
say,
what?
"Let's
I'm just
do
going to
it."
do it.
Yeah.
Today,
Do
I
it.
want to buy Neto.
No, but the last time that happened, Cole Palmer happened. And what
No,
a season he had.
Cole Palmer was like towards the end of the window. Something kind of like it's that looked like an opportunity.
No,
that
but you see
arrived.
with Cole Palmer, you lot were linked with a winger. You lot wanted to buy a winger. You
Yeah.
lot were linked with him for a very long time.
But
It
it's not
happened
just
towards
that.
the end of the season.
It's that
End of the transfer, sorry.
Cole Palmer was at a stage in his career where he felt like he wanted to play,
Yeah.
and he wasn't getting that.
Minutes, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Even though Mahrez has left, he weren't getting that seat. I feel like you lot took advantage of a situation that was happening to him.
Yeah.
This Pedro Neto is
He
completely
literally
different. Pedro Neto was
He
probably
was linked to who?
he was Arsenal a few years back.
Arsenal
or
Arsenal a few
something.
years
Yeah.
back. Yeah,
Man
yeah,
United
yeah.
here and there.
Yeah, he wasn't like I didn't even know he was on our radar.
He weren't on your radar.
He weren't.
He woke
But
up.
then
Someone
again-
said to him, "I seen a guy called Pedro Neto," and they just went and bought him.
Like
That's what it looks like.
Do you know what I think our club scouting is? I think it's YouTube, you know. Because I think they just went on YouTube, said, "Oh, Pedro Neto."
Do you know what?
They YouTubed him,
I've
said,
heard
"Oh,
crazier
this
things.
comp looks good.
I've heard crazier
Let's get
things.
my man, he's available."
Okay, cool.
That's Sambo you.
I've heard crazier
Yeah,
things.
see that one don't make
Sammy.
sense.
So it don't make no sense.
40 million.
No, I don't.
whatever.
All of these South American youths that we're getting out of the market from God knows what.
A couple of them look good though. A couple of them look good.
Who?
Kendry Paez
And is it
looks decent.
I don't know how to pronounce
Esteval
Esteval.
looks good.
He looks good.
The one that
Potential.
18,
Brazilian.
The Brazilian.
The one I was playing with Endrick.
Yeah, the one that looks like he looks like he's 36-year-old man, but he's
Skinny.
apparently 18 years skinny.
Yeah, he's cold.
But he looks good though.
Bro, we ain't got, bro.
No, but I don't know about Sammy, though.
I need you
Like,
lot to understand
No,
something.
I get what you mean. You don't
Like,
ain't got time for that.
We
ain't got
are
time for
not
that.
no little man Mickey Mouse
Now
club.
you are
bro.
now.
No,
You
we're
are now.
not that. We're not no Mickey
Bro,
Mouse club.
truth be told, Chelsea FC.
Right now. In the state you
No,
are in.
Chelsea FC.
due to
The
after
club
Roman,
ended
when Roman left.
when Russia invaded
Yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah,
That's when Chelsea folded as a
Yeah,
club.
that's
It's
when we're
like
done.
Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Because this Chelsea now, they're
Yeah.
a bunch of joke men.
It's
I'll
a
be
bu-
real.
it's
The
one
owners are
club.
joke men, the players are joke men, the managers are joke men. Everyone is joke men.
exactly.
I'm be real with you, bro.
Yeah,
You only
I
had
know.
one real nigga.
Roman.
No. I'm talking about after.
Oh.
One real nigga, and that's Thiago Silva. Everyone else,
Yeah.
are moving like joke men.
Thomas Tuchel, bad man.
No, but Thomas Tuchel was the first sign of the new, because it's normal for
Thomas Tuchel came during Roman.
No, but
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tuchel,
Roman Haaland.
So we're talking after Roman.
yeah, but I'm saying
Fiaco,
Tuchel.
Who?
Tomori.
It's been a year and you still can't say his name.
Fiaco, man. Fakayo. Okay.
Anyway, listen.
Tomori.
Anyway, listen. Tomori left before, or I don't know
Tammy.
what are you talking
Tammy who?
about?
Tammy Abraham.
All these
We're
Breds
saying
left.
after Roman left. Once
They left before Roman left.
Who we signed? That's a bad.
But no, I'm not
Just
saying that.
Cole Palmer.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the difference.
The Chelsea era.
Yeah, Cole Palmer banged, but like,
I think every
realistically
club-
speaking,
look,
bro, if you lot are looking at Chelsea as the Chelsea of a
Old.
few years ago, the Chelsea of old, the standards that you lot had, you lot are
downhill.
terrible.
But then look, every club has this. Like every club has its golden age, and then we go downhill, and then the rebuilding process happens. It's currently it's just about finish for you guys now. The rebuild is just about finish for you guys.
Yeah,
you're not on the back end of the rebuild.
We hope so.
You lot got a little bit less, and you lot are done.
Hope so.
Our
I've had
rebuild
enough.
has just started. That's
hope
why
so.
we're not used to it.
Yeah, but you see
Whereas
your real.
you lot have been through this. That's why you lot can talk to me a certain time.
No, with your rebuild though.
What are you lot doing?
We don't know where to
cool.
begin.
You see,
bro.
with your rebuild, do you
Yeah.
have any hope?
Zero.
And why
As
is
a
that?
Chelsea fan, zero. Because the guys that have power in my club have no clue what they're doing.
That's the hope. That's the belief I had. The Americans that we had before
The
they sold the
Glazers.
share, I had no hope because they had no Scooby what they're doing. What our owners used to do is what you lot are doing right now.
Just
You lot's owners are just in it for the profit.
Yeah.
They're selling academy graduates
yep.
to make money. They're buying all these, God
Like,
knows,
I
these
don't care how
youngsters.
shit I don't care how shit Connor is. Gallagher is a man that loves the badge. That's a man that was willing to run through a brick wall for Chelsea.
On the flip side of this, what do you think? What do you think you lot needed this?
Trevor Chalobah. Bro, do you know what I read today?
Yeah, he's training with the under 21s.
He's been exiled. He's been banned for using first team.
You need to ban someone though. You look got 47 first team players, bro. Someone needs to get banned.
Ban all these keepers.
No, but you're gonna ban the academy graduates.
No,
See, look, the
bro.
worst part is obviously
Like,
we've been chatting.
I can't ban brands that are. You see, the brands that we're selling, we're brands that are willing to run through a brick wall for Chelsea,
No, but you lot need
for the
this.
club.
You lot needed to do this though.
We don't
because-
need to sell certain man. Trevor Chalobah, should never leave the club. That's a man that loves the club. Gallagher, another man that loves the club. Bro, yeah, even though it's a man that we picked up on the way, bro, the guy's got low confidence. That doesn't mean sell the guy.
No, but I think you would classify him as a
That's
academy
I can't
graduate.
like see Broja. That's a good sell. What is it? 40 M's? 40 million?
Like, I don't
I
want
don't
him.
know.
For Broja?
I think he's still at Chelsea.
He's
no?
still at Chelsea.
Oh, is
still
he?
at Chelsea,
he's
yeah,
still
yeah.
here.
I thought
Nah,
He's
nah,
just
he's
been
still at
he-
Chelsea.
Them three
He was
have
on
been
loan. He was on
exiled.
loan.
Oh, okay.
Them three have been exiled. Broja, Kepa, and fucking Chalobah.
Okay,
No, but-
so who do you need to make Chelsea
Great again.
to see an improvement?
Uncle Roman, if
Make
you're
Chelsea
watching
great.
this, come back, please, man. We
Bro,
need
what do you mean come back? They're not gonna allow him at the airport, bro.
bro,
What
cut-
kind of questions are you asking?
Get your cousin
I'll
to buy
help
the
you.
club.
I feel like you lot needed
We need a whole
no,
new.
you lot
owners.
needed an established striker, Osman. Like all these the 40 M's you lot spent on this Samu kid. The 20 million you spent on that young Argentinian centre back. I think you spent another 20 million on a goalkeeper, and I think you said you signed another goalkeeper.
Yeah,
All that money that you
the
spent,
goalkeeper from Genk.
I don't know if we're talking about the same keeper.
Where the
But
fuck
all
is
that money
Genk,
that you lot
bro?
have spent on these players combined, you could have added a bit more and signed yourself an Osman because you lot need a striker.
Yeah, this is the problem now. We scream about wanting complete players, like we ain't got time for these players that are up and coming or
Yeah.
bro, the up and coming players have been the ones that have saved us last season.
Because I feel like, the signing of Pedro Neto plus Osman and the way Chelsea was playing at the back end of last season, hopefully maybe Enzo can pick it up for them and carry on
guy,
that trend. Hold on.
he's
Carry on
making
that
a
trend.
living.
Carry on that trend.
Seems
With
like
that,
progression.
with that trend carrying on, plus the signing of Neto and Osman, there's progression there.
Then Lavia coming in as well.
Lavia's back in. Cole Palmer picking up from where he left off last season. Caicedo had a very good end to the season.
Amazing. That's
So
the
with
Caicedo
those two
that we know.
additions and the manager picking up from where they left off last season, then you could say, maybe
Progression.
Chelsea, there's progression, and maybe Chelsea are back.
But this is the
But
problem.
with their transfer strategy, I have.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know, I
it's
can't
not
see.
only the transfer strategy. Now we've got a new manager.
Yeah. Enzo, another Enzo.
We've got a new manager who's just
Do you have
coached
hope?
Leicester.
Do you have hope?
I have zero
You won the
hope,
league with
bro.
Leicester, though.
Barely. They were how many points clear? January,
I don't know,
December?
to be honest.
Still got off the line, man.
And just about barely.
But look, obviously, speaking on transfer strategy, right?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about Chelsea and we don't know what Chelsea really been doing. Why have you not made a West Ham, bro? Like, this is a little side note because I wanted to talk about the top six.
Personally, I feel like they've had the best window.
But they look like they know what they want and they're willing to pay for what they want to get.
You know, it's become a year where, you know, the big teams are not spending. All the teams that have finished between like, you know, the traditional big six have not really spent.
Yeah.
It's the clubs outside of the big six that have made transfers that are, you know what?
Man United have spent.
Give us some examples.
Man United have spent.
This could change us. Like,
give us some examples.
I'll give an example. So, West Ham.
Yeah, I just gave that away. Who's gonna carry on?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa have made some.
They've got rid of Douglas Luiz, signed 2 players.
Name me these 2 players they signed.
The 2 from Juve.
Okay.
That was part of the deal. Yeah.
The fullback and the other youth.
Who's the other?
The other youth, I think he's a CDM or is centre back.
One of them is a winger.
Oh yeah, close enough, bro. But the other youth's a fullback. I know that one.
Is he? I thought he was mid.
No. He's a fullback.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not here to fact check you. I'll be honest.
Don't do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah. I'm not trying to do that. Yeah. Do that in the comments. But so you say but
lads, he's going on Instagram. He's going to check now.
Yeah. but like
Wan-Bissaka confirmed to West Ham.
That's West Ham. Yeah.
That's
but then
insane.
like, okay, so if we talk like what else? Like you said, West Ham, Aston Villa. I'm sure like you thought you were doing something there, innit? Like,
I thought I was doing something. I thought I was cooking.
West Ham, I'm gonna go on a limb. West Ham, I think have had a great window.
Yeah.
Probably the best. They went out. The Premier League pool's crazy, by the way. Because what's his is Todibo or Tobido?
Todibo, yeah.
Todibo linked to Juve.
Yeah.
First linked to Man United, but Man United couldn't sign him because obviously the ownership
control. Model, yeah.
But he was linked to Juve straight after that. Yeah. And it was looking like he was gonna go there.
Yeah.
West Ham come out of the blue, put 40 million euros down.
Yeah.
He signed to West Ham now.
But I don't know if it's straight he chose West Ham over Juventus. I think Juventus were they don't really have the bread to go and do it right. They're similar to what Man United are doing right now, where they'll need to sell in order to buy. I think Juventus were hoping to get some departures or whatever. Long story short, I think West Ham swooped in at the right time.
Yeah.
And they
that's a great signing.
Wanted. But it's definitely Premier League tax.
Yeah.
Fulcrum's another example.
Somerville.
A Barcelona graduate.
Yeah.
In Todibo. That's a good signing. Somerville had a wicked season last season with 100%. Leeds. I don't know how to pronounce the German strikers.
Fulkrug
had a very good season last season for Dortmund.
Smith Rowe going to Fulham.
Who else have they signed?
That's a big signing.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
They've just spent Max Kilman, 40 million.
Max Kilman. So that's 2 good new centre backs.
They picked up Rodriguez from Betis on a free transfer. He was in centre midfielder. Man United played Betis last year. And he was getting about. He was making bare fouls or whatever.
What was I saying in the car earlier about Reece James?
He's injured again.
Breaking news. This was confirmed 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Breaking. Reece James suffers minor hamstring injury.
Yeah, that guy's done, man.
But
yeah, I feel like West Ham have had a great window, probably the best window out of all the clubs.
No. Brighton have been doing a little bit of work as well. To go into your point, there's been activity. Like the teams that are below the traditional top 6, there's been activity. You know what I mean?
Throughout the big 6, you can pretty much name them. Savio from Man City. Arsenal signed Calafiori.
Yeah.
Chelsea have signed a bunch of nobodies and even more nobodies and 8 keepers.
Tottenham
have signed Dominic Solanke.
Yeah.
And the 2 kids as well.
Archie Gray
and the other you as well.
Who's the other you? No, I think he was Mikey Moore. He was their player. He just signed a professional contract.
Yeah, they upgraded
he's a youth for them.
Like,
did they sign someone else? I can't really remember, to be honest.
That's why, like, United signed Lenny Yoro and the striker.
Yeah. And Liverpool have only made 1 signing.
Liverpool, who have they signed?
No, they're linked with Zubimendi.
They haven't made a signing yet.
After I don't know if it was during the Community Shield, Man United have a here we go with De Ligt and Mazraoui. I think that's 2 good signings from Man United.
I think it was just before.
Amazing signings.
Considering
that De Ligt is 24, good experience.
Do you know what it is? I wish
for 38 million, I think that's a steal.
I wish we had time. I was gonna why does this guy keep on buying his brethrens? But that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
He just keeps on buying his brethrens. Like,
He's trying to start Ajax all over again.
But I'm gonna say this. It would have looked a bit more suspicious last season. Cool, he's buying his brethrens.
Yeah.
But we've got a footballing background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A backroom team.
Yeah.
With Dan Ashworth.
Yeah.
With Dan
obviously
Wilcox.
Jason Wilcox.
Sorry. Omar Barada.
Rude.
Brailsford.
Yeah.
So we've
got a little something going on.
we've got a proper footballing structure. So they would have had an input into it as well.
But do you know
it's
what?
still his brethren.
It's still his brethren, isn't it? But I'm not really mad at these brethren because these guys look alright.
Yeah, they're ballers.
Like when he was going for Anthony and that, I mean, like, I was never quite sold on it anyway. But he just keeps on signing his brethren. If he's not signing from Ajax directly, then he's signing from the team that signed him from Ajax.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Side note.
So I don't know how many.
Sufyan Amrabat played for him when he was at
Utrecht.
Oh, that guy was ass, bro.
Nah, he had a good end to the season.
He had a good last few games, but they still might try to sign him anyway. But yeah, let me not get off topic, right? Because obviously we've kind of sped through a little bit in terms of like the middle batch of teams, right? What do we think about these teams that have been promoted? The Ipswiches, Leicester, Southampton. What do you think of that?
Except for Leicester, the other two are going down, bro.
Ipswich go down.
Yeah,
100%. Who's the other one?
I think Southampton survive.
Southampton.
They don't. They never survive. They never survive.
They've been in the Premier League.
Southampton. They were teetering for a while.
And then what happened when they went down? They went down for a while.
Yeah, but
how
they
long
came
was
back.
Southampton gone for?
No, they went back and came straight back up, bro.
This time round, when they went down, how long were they gone for?
1
straight
year,
back up, bro.
Straight back
1
up.
year.
Yeah.
They won in the playoff final.
bought Lavia off them because they
Yeah,
got
because
relegated.
they went down.
Yeah,
and they came back
And then the
season was
other
spent.
centre mid went to West Ham as well.
James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah. So it was,
They went
were
down
only
and came
for 1
straight
year.
back up.
Them and Leicester went down and came
Bro,
back right back up.
I think Southampton survive. And I think Leicester survive.
You reckon?
But Leicester, I'm not too sure because they've got a new manager.
But then who goes down?
I think Nottingham
Ipswich.
Forest go down.
Nottingham Forest?
Ipswich. Who's
Nottingham Forest.
I don't know, man. I think
yeah.
I haven't
because-
really seen Ipswich play, but they give me that Luton kind of feel.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
thought
just going to be difficult to play against.
Luton still went down. They were difficult, but they still went down.
They did, yeah, it's true. But
I
all
was
the
upset.
promoted teams
Yeah.
went down last
I
year.
was so
I feel
upset,
like
man.
Ipswich, Nottingham Forest. The third one, I'm not too sure of. Who are the teams that usually?
Everton. I think it's time, man.
Everton?
Sean Dice and that
No,
fucking
but
suit.
they've made weird, un-Sean Dyche signings.
What do
You know that?
What do you mean?
I'll give you some of the names.
They
So
need to
like
go
they
down.
signed someone from Napoli, I think.
I'll get it out.
This was
It's just
Scandinavian
not,
guy.
It's not
Scandinavian guy.
It's
I forgot
not
his
an
name.
Okay.
Everton thing to do what they done.
I don't know. They signed obviously
Scandinavian guy.
Jack Harrison, who was there with them last season.
Yeah. They signed Scandinavian Skov Olsen or something like that.
Jasper Lindstrom.
Lindstrom.
They've signed him. They've signed
Wolves signed Skov Olsen.
Illiman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
NDI.
reason ball is he?
Yeah, he's not really a Sean Dyche signing.
No, not really.
He's
So
he's too flary for my man.
Yeah, that threw me off. So they've
Yeah.
made like two signings that are not really Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
So
He needs to go down.
I'm not too sure, but I feel like they
No.
might go down.
Wallah, his
Yeah.
face is pissing me off now.
What do you think?
He needs to go.
No,
Everton,
forget about your agendas. What do you think?
Everton,
Yeah.
Ipswich,
Yeah.
and Southampton. I think Leicester will survive due to heritage.
Heritage.
Yeah, they won Premier League, innit? Heritage.
I can't lie. I think they're all gonna go down.
All three of them.
All three of them are gonna go down.
Southampton, Ipswich, and
Yeah.
and Leicester.
Yeah, and I'll be real. Call me crazy,
Yeah.
call me crazy, but I think Ipswich got the best chance to stay up because of the whole unpredictability of it all. I think Leicester and Southampton, we know what they're about.
Yeah, we know
we
what
knew
they're
they
on.
weren't good enough even then,
What's
right?
their
No,
light-skinned
sorry,
striker?
maybe not Leicester, right? Because Leicester,
Southampton, what's the...
Che Adams,
Yeah, Adam.
he's gone
Yeah,
now.
he
He's
won,
not there
though.
no more. He's not there no
He's-
more.
he's at Torino.
He's gone.
Oh
He's gone.
my God,
He
I
went
could have
Torino.
stunned my
But
man.
yeah, what I was saying, Leicester were just playing really bad. When they got relegated, their team was good enough to stay up.
You could just
But
tell
they'll
they
play
didn't want to
really
be
bad.
there. Yeah,
Do you get what I mean? No, it's just when you're at rock bottom,
yeah.
it's hard. Like you just need a break, and that break might not arrive. Do you get what I'm saying? So Leicester, maybe not at that time, but now, yeah, I think the unpredictability of Ipswich might
save them.
actually save them, right? Because Ipswich are not coming here to play no fancy football. Ipswich know what they want to do, And because I haven't really watched Ipswich like that, but I'm saying I've seen it from the Luton model.
McKenna had them playing though in the Championship.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty obviously, but you can play in the Championship. When you come to the Prem, it's a bit different. It's a bit different. You get what I'm saying to you. So, I'm just looking at the Luton model. Hard to beat. You know what I mean? Like when you go to their ground, they're gonna give you a game. I think those kind of Championship qualities can actually help them in the Prem. Because if you try to go and play against these Prem teams, how you want to play against them,
you don't know what to expect.
No, 9 times out of 10, the quality is gonna get you. Do you get what I'm saying? But
then Luton got found out very quickly.
Did they though?
Kind of, yeah.
I think they gave, but Luton, you know,
to begin with.
Yeah. What I told you, what I would say
at the beginning, we didn't know what they were on.
What I would say
with that big striker,
the teams in and around them figured them out.
Yeah,
but they gave all of the top 6
hard
games, bro. They all gave everybody a run for their money, and it was, and some of them were home and away.
I think the stadium helped them as well.
The stadium definitely, but this is what I'm trying to say. Ipswich got a bigger stadium because Ipswich they've been in league since and whatever and whatnot, but. At the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just think those Championship qualities might really help them. Quickly, before we go, is there anyone or any teams that you lot feel like we should be watching out for? Aston Villa.
Again,
remember earlier when I said it's going to be a magical season?
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like this is the season where we're going to have a winner. Like, City, I don't think they'll do 5. Like, in my head...
Whoa.
In reality,
I don't like where you're going with this. Go on.
Like, in reality, they should do a 5-peat.
Yeah.
I don't like the way.
But I think this is the season.
This is the season what?
This is the season, bro.
What?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa what?
They might win the league, bro.
Win the league.
They might win the league, bro.
Yeah.
They might.
Guys, on that note, yeah. In all fairness, right? Obviously, I want to hear what Jams has to say as well. Yeah. So, are you joking? Cause it's late. Are you joking or?
It's past my bedtime, bro.
100%. Are you joking or what's going on here?
Nah, I want Thingy to win it, man. I want Aston Villa. Like, I want somebody else to win it, and I don't want it to be. I don't want to be a conventional team.
Okay. But what do you think is going to happen?
What do I think is going to happen if I be boring? You want me to be boring?
I want to know what you think will happen, not what you want to happen.
Which is going to be boring was us.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to know what you think.
City are going to win it. It's going to be a tie for second. It's going to be a close second place between Arsenal and Liverpool. Chelsea will finish in the top 10.
Okay.
United will finish top 4.
Okay, so Man United finish off the top 4.
But I want Aston Villa to do well, bro.
So what about Spurs?
He's basically
Spurs top 6.
He has a dream.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it's just a dream.
What do you
I feel like the team that will surprise us this season, if I'm looking at the transfers and so on, and the way they've gone about it with the new manager, and the reason why they've got a new manager is because they want to change the style of play. I reckon West Ham have a very good season. Not to say that they're going to break into the top 4, but they will have a very solid season. Like
Europa League.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like they will have a very, and even the way they play will change a lot. And I feel like the West Ham fans will be a bit more. They'll be a lot happier with the way, obviously compared to how David Moyes.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I'd love to see Arsenal win the league because I'm tired of seeing the 5-peat.
Yeah.
So I hope my prediction is Arsenal, City.
Is that what you want or what you think?
It's what I want, but also what I think.
Okay, so you think Arsenal win? Cause I felt like I was the only one out of us.
No, it's a hard one because my want also makes me think that they would win it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I want it. I'm tired of seeing Man City.
It sounds like you're trying to speak it into existence.
Yes, so I'd say Arsenal.
Yeah.
City.
Villa. Come on, Villa.
But
you gotta love Villa.
I say Man United go back into the top 4, not because I'm a Man United fan. Because, like I said, I've seen in pre-season, the performance. Maybe some of the results haven't been the best.
Yeah.
But the performances, I'm really excited and sort of positive.
Yeah.
The signings that we've made, Lenny Yoro, Zertsky, and obviously with Rasmus having a full season already under his belt, although he's injured and so is Lenny. But the other 2 signings that we've made, Mazarawi, De Ligt, hopefully we get a new midfielder. I'm positive that we'll break into the top 4 and maybe win a trophy. And the 4th one, I'd go out and say it'd be it'll be Liverpool. I feel like it will go back to Man United, City, Arsenal and Liverpool.
Like Liverpool should do well.
But hopefully Arsenal win the league for me.
Yeah. I've already gone out on the limb. I think Arsenal, this is the year Arsenal do it. I'm not too sure on Man United, I'll be real. I think City finished second, Liverpool probably end up finishing as the third team. I think Spurs get back into it, personally. I think Spurs are further ahead in their development than Man United
You
are.
man are sleeping on Aston Villa.
Nah, Aston Villa Champions League is going to get them.
I feel like
Newcastle fighted last year. Champions League's going to get them, and I don't think they're ready for it.
I feel like they're going to get knocked out of Champions League early.
But the damage is done by then.
No, I don't think it is.
I don't think they have the
Look what
squad as
happened
well.
to, Newcastle.
I
They
don't
got
think
knocked out early.
Newcastle got ripped with energy.
No, Newcastle
they got ripped with injuries.
bumped.
No, they got ripped with
yeah,
injuries,
no, they did.
bro.
But
Yeah,
even
but
the
that's the
Champions
same
League got
thing.
bumped.
The same thing
Like-
happened to Aston Villa.
Like even this is how we found out about that little kid, the
Lewis
centre mid,
Miley.
Lewis Smiley, and that.
I think his name's
Like,
Lewis Miley.
yeah, I
Miley.
think
I know Miley,
something
but-
Miley.
Yeah,
Like how we finding about 16-year-old that's actually cold.
yeah, because he had to. Yeah.
First of all,
And he had to-
16.
He was 17 at the time. I think he's 18 now.
17, 18.
Yeah, same
he's a
shit.
young
Yeah,
G,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He's a baby.
But
Like,
what happened to Newcastle last season could happen to Aston Villa this season.
It probably will happen to Aston
A lot
Villa
of
this
games.
season.
no,
to
but I
be
feel like
honest.
they got a bigger rotation in terms of players than that.
Yeah, but they probably do. But Newcastle have enough players. But if your injuries
Bro,
are
they
that
were-
severe,
Yeah.
Bro,
you can look like you have no one.
Lascelles last season played so many games, bro. And he's like their fifth choice.
Yeah, but obviously Botman got injured in the end, and it just
For your
Lascelles
fifth
himself got injured.
Burn. They
Yeah,
never had that left, but Lascelles himself got
Fifth
injured.
choice got injured to the point that
But-
Dan Burn went CB.
Yeah,
But that goes to
And he got injured.
that's
yeah, but
due
that
to
shows
what?
you though. It's the
Too many
injuries.
games.
Yeah, too many games.
Aston
Too
Villa
many
have got
games.
depth.
But yeah,
The amount of
let's-
games-
Let's see what happens. I mean, Aston Villa, like they're probably gonna have to sell a couple of players. I think Diego Carlos might be leaving.
Nah.
Yeah.
He might be going to Fulham.
Younger.
I think they've got a couple of sales to make. But I think it'll be very interesting to see what Brighton are on this season.
No, but
I want to
a
see.
player that I personally want you lot to look out for this season, Eze. I think this is his breakthrough season.
Last year was his breakthrough.
Nah, like
season.
a proper. Like this is where numbers on the
understand
You're
what
board.
you
copping
mean.
out though, man.
Nah,
I understand
numbers
That's
what
an
on the
easy way to
board.
say it.
I understand what you mean. I understand what he means.
Why?
Like-
That,
Like last
Eze-
season, he had a great
Last season,
season.
yeah.
But I think this season is the
It's
season
the
he might
numbers
have-
season.
He may cement his name.
Yeah. This is the season where he says, this is why I went to England and this is why they should have started me.
There's two players that I think in the future will end up at Man United.
Who's that?
Adam Walton
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another bad man.
and Cole Palmer.
Obama.
Wharton. Bad man. Come from the
Your
championship.
boy Cole Palmer will end up at United.
He will
wearing
never
a
go
red shirt.
United. He will never end up in United, man. But that's what I said about that traitor. That fucking
Mason
snake.
Mount.
Yeah, that
Don't worry.
Lucifer.
Don't worry about my man,
Judas, you
bro.
blood.
Don't worry about my man, fam. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm very intrigued to see what Brighton are saying this season.
Youngest
under
manager
this
in the
new
league,
manager.
innit?
31 years old.
De Zerbi's a big miss, bro.
The Minta, the guy that they signed, I think 35 million from Newcastle. He looks like a player. He looks like a player.
I will be very honest. I've never heard of
He
him.
was on loan last season. I think he was playing for Arne Slot.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
I think his name's Yankubu Minta.
Yeah.
Keep eye. But they also signed that little youth from Arsenal, the little
Yakubu
Saka
Minta.
region. His name's
Yeah.
Minta. Yeah.
First name Yakubu.
Yankubu, I think.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah, Yankubu, similar. Yeah, something like that. Minta. But they signed him from Newcastle. But Newcastle, like, they had high hopes for him. But, you know, PSR. I mean, I wanted the whole section on PSR today. I wanted to talk about PSR. But
We'll come
That
back
is-
to that.
what's
we're going to have
PSR?
to come back to that. PSR is the profit and sustainability rules. Like,
Oh, right.
where have you been in it? Where have
Oh,
you been?
what
Where have
the
you
one where
been?
we had to sell half our car park and buy it back
but
under a
that's-
different
but
name.
this is why, because Maresca said we have to sell our players, but
Yeah.
our academy products because of PSR.
PSR.
But you're buying everyone under the sun, so it doesn't make sense.
It don't make
But
sense.
Newcastle had to sell this guy,
Yeah.
so it was very booky. I don't know if you don't remember. Just before that June 30th,
Yeah.
the clubs that were in danger were selling each other players, and it was just very, very.
Yeah.
Aston Villa bought Matson for like 40 million or some shit.
Yeah, some
Sold
stupidness.
a 21-year-old that hasn't played a game for them for like 15 million or something like that. Newcastle are selling players to Brighton.
It
Brighton
felt
are
like
buying
a
players from
black-
Villa. Villa are buying players from Chelsea. Like
It
all
felt
the
like a
teams,
dark web.
all the teams that were
Yeah.
in trouble decided to help each other. Wolves wanted to buy this guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
what's going on here? It was very, very weird. It was very booky. I'll be honest with you.
That's a team to look out for this season.
Wolves.
Wolves.
I think after Pedro, it's just.
It's not even that. I
stripped.
feel like help me out on his name. Is it Gary O'Neill,
Yeah.
the manager?
Yeah.
He's built a very good system there. The way they play, style of play, I like it.
What with Cunha?
Yeah.
I know why you're laughing.
I don't
Cunha's
know, like,
Cunha's
oh,
a good
I-
player, bro.
I
Why
love
are you
it.
laughing?
I like it. he's a very good manager, man. And I feel like Wolves will surprise us this season.
I can't believe
I'm not aware of the signings they've made, but I reckon
They
they have
signed
a very
some
good
young
season.
Portuguese guy,
Yeah,
Gomez.
I reckon they have a very good season,
that used
man.
to play for them plays for PSG now. Vitinha.
Vitinha, yeah.
That's insane.
Bad boy,
bro.
yeah. He was on loan.
Wolves have a lot of
He was on loan.
gems.
It's the
They've given us a
Portuguese
lot of
connection.
gems,
It's the Portuguese
wallahi.
connection.
I'll put Gary O'Neill's name for the England job eventually. I like it, man.
Speaking of the England job, do you know who got it?
No, it's
Caretaker.
the interim.
Do you know who's in
Carsley.
charge right now?
Yeah, Carsley.
The under-21s coach.
Yeah, it makes sense though. Gareth Southgate was under 21 coach when he took the job, so it made sense.
That's why he's a fucking bum.
Yeah, but it's interim. It's interim.
Yeah.
While they find out, bro, what do you mean? You could have applied for the job. You know that, innit?
No, but I'm not a bum.
No, you don't. No, it's not about being a bum. They were
Southgate's
taking
a bum.
applications from the public,
Yeah.
like Indeed thing,
Abdullah could have gone and applied.
100%. I don't know if I would love to see Abdullah's CV, but yeah, I don't know.
He's coached Somalia, bro.
Assistant coach. I don't even want to sound like I'm hating. Abdullah, I'm not hating, but the facts are the facts. He weren't the coach. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't even want to sound like I'm hating, but if he was the coach, then I would have said, yo, he was the coach. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, guys, you know what I mean? I should be talking to you guys more than anything, but we're going to try and stick at this. Consistency is very, very important, and we know that. You know what I mean? It's been a long time since you lot seen us on your screens, and we're going to try to make it something that you're going to continue to see us on your screens. Realist, thank you very much.
Come on.
Thank you very much. Jams, nice to have you here.
Peace and love.
You know
Peace
what I'm
and love.
saying? We're going to see you guys soon. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you here very shortly, man.
What, you want my outro?
Yeah, go for it. Go on.
Come
One
on.
time for the one time.
First picks, outside, never inside. Back next week, come on.
Okay, but before we go,
Yeah.
what did he say?
I
That?
sounded
Why
excited.
did
Yeah.
sassy?
Like a little kid.
That was mad sassy. You know that, innit? Can you? What was his the Chelsea centre back? What was his name again? What was his first name? The Chelsea centre back. Fucking Tomori. What's Tomori's first name?
I love. See you on next week.